Hi, this is a quick tutorial on how to make videos inside of the Riverflow app. It's perfect for animating the beautiful imagery that you may make inside of the tool. And in this short tutorial, I'm going to go through a couple of different ways in which you can create videos. So here we are working inside of the Eden test brand. And to start off, I'm going to show you how you can take an image that you've made in Photoshoots and then add some simple animation to it. So first I'm going to click into this image here, and whether you're in Photoshoots or you've generated something in just the images section of the app, you will be able to generate a video by clicking on this button up here. What this is going to then do is pull through that starting image into our video area. And when you're here, there are going to be two different ways in which you can add your motion to that starting image. The first is by clicking here on Add Motion, and what you'll find here is a number of preset motion styles that we've written. We're adding more of these all the time, and essentially what this does is shortcuts you to a particular motion style. So in this case, maybe I'm going to go ahead and do a slow motion one, and we'll see what the video looks like for that. So now that I've selected my template, what that does is it pulls through a pre-written prompt, and now that's the second way in which you can create the video. So if you don't want to use a template, you can just write your own prompt, and you'll get great results. The video models tend to do better with shorter, really clear written English prompts. Don't go over the top with lots of detail. They won't handle that well. They will do much better with very simple instructions around how the camera should move and what you want to happen. In this case, I'm just going to keep the prompt exactly the same as per the pre-written template. We do allow you to select different video models. So you can see here that we've got Kling selected, and we have a large library of other models. We would recommend, unless you want to use specific models for specific things and you're clear on why you want to do that, we would recommend sticking with the Kling model. It's a great model. It's one of the best available on the market, and it's perfect for the type of simple motion that we're doing inside of Riverflow. You can also change the frames per second. In this case, I'm not going to do that. That's a slightly more technical field that you can play around with, and would encourage people to experiment a little bit. And then importantly here, you have the aspect ratio. Now, not all of the video models cater for all of the aspect ratios. So in the case of Kling, it does cater for the kind of portrait mobile phone style of aspect ratio. And so that's the one that I'm going to pick here because I've pulled through that image size. In a second, I'm going to show you how it will look if you don't use the right aspect ratio. It will essentially provide padding around your image in the form of black boxes. So you need to try to make sure that you're matching up the aspect ratio of your image to the aspect ratio that the video model provides. But for now, let's get started and generate a 5-second video and take a look at it. While we're waiting for that to load, I'm going to show you the next way in which you can generate video, which is from a starting and also a secondary frame. And so in this example that we've just done, we only used one reference image. So if I now click between two images up here, we can now provide a start frame and an end frame. And for my start frame, I'm going to pick this empty scene here. And for my end frame, I'm going to pick this scene of the hand holding the perfume. And in this case, I'm not going to use a preset motion style. Instead, I'm going to write a simple prompt like create a video showing a hand coming into the frame with the Eden perfume and placing it on the rock. And I think we only need 5, or in fact, actually, we may only need 3 seconds for such a simple transition video. And we're going to go ahead and generate that as well. Lastly, again, while we wait for these to load, you can also change from image to video just to text to video. And this, again, gives you all of the same video models available. And you can just go ahead and write a prompt. I would say that here you need to be very specific about what you want to see and make sure you describe everything that you want to be inside of that video. Can work well, but we would normally encourage people to generate from an image. While we wait for those two to generate that we've just triggered in this tutorial, I'm going to show you a couple of examples that we prepared earlier as well. So here's the first one. So this is using the slow motion preset to add a little bit of simple motion to this underwater shot. So as you can see, that's gone really, really nicely. The next one is then using that same underwater shot, but here instead we've written a specific prompt. So we said, show the perfume plunging in from the surface of the water and sinking down to the base of the ocean. So let's have a look at that. You can see that that's also done a good job, and all of these are still using the Kling model. And then the last one to show you is a start and end frame, a slightly more complex one, but just to show you that you can generate using lifestyle imagery as well. And this takes this starting image of the lady holding the perfume in the water and then an ending one of her diving down. And we simply wrote the prompt, show the lady dropping the perfume and diving underwater. The camera should pivot from above the water to below and should move smoothly to the bottom of the ocean and look back up to reveal the lady swimming down towards it. So let's have a look at how that performed. So again, here you can see that's a pretty simple prompt. It's done well. Obviously, there's some issues around lighting in the kind of transition phase between the two images, but that gives you a sense of the type of video that you can also create if you have a slightly more complex ask. Let's go back now and have a look at the two that we generated in this tutorial. So here's our first one. This was using the slow motion prompt. So you can see it's added a little bit of motion to the camera, to the liquid inside the perfume, and to the sea. Perfect for adding to a social media ad and overlaying your text on top. And then finally, our start and end frame one, where we had the empty scene and then the hand coming in. So let's have a look. We wrote the prompt, create a video showing a hand coming into the frame with the Eden perfume and placing it on the rock. And that's really nice. 3 seconds, really clear, very smooth motion. So that's it. That's how to create videos inside of the Riverflow app. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our team. And we hope you found this tutorial useful.